Hi, I am Jennifer with Left Behind Paranormal. The first time I ever investigated Hill House Manor, um, we were teamed up with Texas Boo Crew. We had crazy activity that night, from door slamming to footsteps. My team member could feel and hear someone walking up the stairs behind her, even though nobody was there. We had one guy that was laying on the bed upstairs, came running downstairs and claimed that something had touched him. We had him turn around and raise his shirt up, and he had a huge red handprint on his back. We had cat balls going off all night, EMF detectors going crazy. So we had a lot of activity going on. Me and my team member, and then the girls from Texas Boo Crew, were all upstairs in the fireplace room. They're asking questions and getting responses, and I am just standing over in the corner, just clicking pictures as they're talking. It wasn't until the next night after we got home and I was going through evidence, the videos, the pictures, all that, that I scrolled across one picture and my chin just hit the floor. And I texted everybody that was there that night and said, y'all are not going to believe what I caught on camera. So I went to sending the picture out to everybody that was with us that night. As I was trying to send the picture to one of the members, my phone just kept buffering and buffering, would not send for the longest time. Well, I thought I finally got it to send, and she's texting me saying it's not come through. And I'm like, it says it's sent. And she's like, it won't come through. So it messed up her phone. It ended up messing up my phone. Then Christine, after she finally got it to send to Deanna's phone, then her phone started messing up. So we just thought it was crazy, that it had that much impact on our devices. But the picture, to me and to the others in our group, to us it looks demonic. That was my first thoughts as soon as I saw it. So with all the other activity that was going on, and then catching that in the picture, was wild. So great experience. Can't wait to go back.
Hi, Deanna here from Texas Boo Crew. Just wanted to share a story about what happened the first time I visited Hill House Manor. I was with my group, Texas Boo Crew, and at the time we had more members. Left Behind Paranormal was with us. And sometime in the evening, Christine and I found ourselves alone upstairs in the fireplace room. We had put out cat balls and a couple of REM pods around in the bathroom, on the floor, in the fireplace room, the closet, and everything. And we were doing a baseline with our EMF detectors to see if we had any hits in there. And we did find what seemed to be a free-floating ball of energy, if you will, between the bed and the closet. And we could not trace it back to anything. The wall, the floor, the ceiling. It was really crazy. About this time, the REM pod in the bathroom starts beeping, and we turn around to see all the cat balls around us lighting up, and every piece of equipment we had upstairs in our vicinity was going absolutely nuts. We could not explain it. We actually were pretty scared at the moment and called for help downstairs to come up and check it out with us. Later on, upon reviewing all of our footage, a member of Left Behind Paranormal actually found a photo that has my profile, but in the distance behind me, I think I was standing in front of the closet, there's a dark, shadowy figure that looked really creepy. It was shared to our group in a chat, but it never came to my phone. And Christine starts messaging me, how crazy is that? That looks demonic. And I had no idea what she was talking about. So she tries to share it with me and send it to my phone. It would never come to my phone. She tried texting, Messenger, nothing would work. So her phone starts acting funny and she reboots it. And she finally got it to send to me after multiple times of trying. And it was really weird. I couldn't even focus to see that thing in the picture. It took me a while. It was really bizarre, but once I did notice what it was, it looked very evil, demonic, which is really weird because we've never had anything happen at that house that would indicate something that is dark being in the house. But definitely a scary moment looking back on it. One of those moments that make you jump on the bed and pull your feet up. So I'd like to recreate that if at all possible at some point and get back in there and have some really creepy things happen to us. But looking forward to our event this month.
Hi, Christine here with Texas Boo Crew and Girl Gone Ghost. I am a paranormal investigator and I have been investigating spirits and houses and locations for many years. Hill House Manor is one of my favorite locations to visit, and I have a great legend story about the Santa Claus in front of you. So legend has it that if you look Santa Claus in the eyes, that things will happen. Things will happen in the house, and if you have been on the naughty list, that Santa Claus sometimes follows you home, or the spirit that is associated with the Santa Claus will follow you home. I've talked to many residents and many other investigators and have heard this local legend and have heard instances where they believe that this has happened. I know that I have a personal experience with Santa Claus that I'd like to share. One of our members that we work with quite frequently was cleaning the house, and I wasn't there that day, and he moved the Santa Claus to clean, and somehow the house notified me, and it was insistent that I come over and something was wrong. So I called the member of the house and said, hey, what's going on? What happened? And we finally figured out that he had moved some pictures and he had moved the Santa Claus. And chaos ensued in my life and in another member's life that works closely with me. And we went over there and moved the Santa Claus back. Peace was restored. House stopped talking to me, and everything's fine. So lesson learned, we will never move Santa Claus from that location. And if we do, we will move him right back. But the question is, for you, is do you dare to look Santa Claus in the face and see what happens? All right, let us know if you do.
Now come to the mud pit.